Hey guys, Dennis here.
Chrissy.
Muddy Water Search and Recovery. And the computer says 7:30. I think we might have finally made it.
I know, right?
And Alex will be joining us here shortly. He's worked all day digging and they're eating supper right now. So he will be. Catfish says, guess Dennis got a new battery for his clock and watch. And yo, bugs, Merry Christmas, Burr. It is cold.
Yeah, especially with what's coming tonight.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some of that snow stuff tonight.
Yeah.
But guys, tonight, thank you for being here with us and following along. We didn't plan on doing a live feed.
No.
But we were going to do our Christmas special, and with everybody back and forth being sick and things with that, we wasn't able to. And we had some giveaways that we were going to do for that. And talking with Alex and Chrissy, we thought, you know what, we'll do a live feed tonight, and we'll be able to do these giveaways. And we are writing down everybody's name that comments, and it is going in the bowl that we will be drawing from here in a bit. So if you're watching, make sure you comment so that way you have a shot of one of the prizes. And we're going to give away a couple of the Muddy Water t-shirts tonight. Megan, did you have a piece of jewelry you were going to give away tonight? Say Megan will be sending a surprise to somebody. This is jewelry that she makes. And then our grand prize tonight
will be the big TV, isn't it?
Yep, a 50-inch smart TV. So it's going to be a good night. So please bear with us because she'll be writing names down as they pop up on here.
That one, you need. There you go. Thank you.
And make sure you comment so she can get your name in here. Leanne, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Okay, I hope I got that right.
And OK Diver. And guys, I'm going to mention some other teams here in a bit. OK Diver being one of them. I got to talk to him on the phone. Another incredible person doing great things out there. So thankful for the other teams that are out there. But she will continue writing down the names as they pop up here. And I jumped ahead of myself.
Yes, you have.
Thank yous. I'm pretty good about that. But thank you to everybody that's followed the channel this year, that subscribed to it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to it. Like a video, comment, share the videos, share the cases. We'll get into that here shortly, but sharing the videos works and has brought some people home this year.
Yep.
And for those who have donated this year, thank you very, very much for that. And I also want to thank our team. I know Alex and Tammy aren't on just yet, but our team has been incredible. The teamwork between everybody. And we mentioned it before, we don't always agree.
No.
But we're able to work together and work through that. And Chrissy, Megan, Alex, and Tammy, just so thankful they're part of the team. And again, don't forget to comment so we can get your name.
Yep. Everybody gets a shot tonight.
And again, I want to thank all of the teams and all of the people that's working hard to help the families find their missing loved ones. And this includes Adventuring the Ozarks, OK Diver, Kansas Missing and Unsolved, the Missing Persons Center. Unsolved is what they go by. This other team is what they go by on Facebook, but on YouTube, they go by Unsolved in Delaware, and have just been doing incredible work. You got the Sunshine State Sonar team down in Florida, who just recently recovered another vehicle.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of great things going out there. Okay, thank you, Catfish. I got that. And thank you to all of you, not only contributing with the discussions on our live feeds and everything, but many of you has contacted us with information, locations of interest. That teamwork has been so incredible. There is a person, and I don't want to say the name because the case they're working on, there is some security concerns with it. But I've been working with this individual. They have been doing a lot of ground searches on a particular case. That person will know who I'm talking about. Thank you very much for what you're doing. And Catfish, you're actually in my notes tonight. You know, I want to say a big thank you to Catfish Bob. I've reached out to him several times now, will continue to do so. His previous history with law enforcement, his certifications are through the roof. And I've talked with him to get advice on cases, to get his thoughts and opinions. And he has always been 100% on board, helping everything that he can do. And Catfish, you are very, very much appreciated. We like to give him a hard time on here, but that's because we love Catfish.
Yeah.
So thank you for everybody, all of you, everything you guys are doing. I know there's a lot of names I didn't mention.
Yeah.
And that's not on purpose, but thank you everybody for what you're doing to help the families out. And we've worked on a lot of cases this year.
Yeah.
And we've had just about every type of missing persons case that you could think of that we have worked on. And this includes runaways, which are typically your teenagers. It includes accidents where they've driven off into a body of water or down into brush and took a while to find.
That kind of stuff.
We had lost myself here. We had what we call medically induced accidents. This is typically your elders with dementia and they wander off. Yeah. We've had foul play cases. We've had the suicides. Yeah. And we've had some cases where the person wasn't missing, but the family is seeking answers into the cause of death.
Right.
And there's not a lot we can do on those types of cases, but we will look at them. And if we feel that they are correct in that, then we're going to help them keep their cases public. And if we do find answers, get those answers sent to the family. These are cases such as Aaron Shane Key, Alex Van Dowson, Courtney Cash.
Yep.
So we've had a wide spectrum of cases this year. And we've got 91 cases right now that we are working on. And this doesn't include all of those previous cases. I mean, we've had multiple people that was located this year. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, many of them were deceased, but there were several that were found alive. And this is going back to what I had mentioned earlier about videos working. We have had a few that were teenage runaways this year, that people in different states from where the teen had run away from saw our video, recognized the teen being new in the area, and was able to get law enforcement and get these kids back home.
That's right.
There were at least 3 of those this year. We also had some cases to where we've contacted law enforcement or another team that was going to be in the area, and we're not going to mention names or anything with that. But we've asked them, you know, we had this location of interest in that case. We feel strongly something will be found here. Could you please go check? And we had about 8 different cases this year to where that location was searched and a recovery was made.
Yeah. Best
So
feeling in the world too.
a big thank you to everybody on the ground that was involved in that. And those are families that have answers and know where their loved one is.
Yeah, guys, don't forget, please comment to be entered into the drawing. You don't have to say much, just a simple hi, how are you? Don't forget to do that.
And we were actually able to do several searches this year. Earlier in the year, we done several searches for Randy Leach. We do have at least 18 areas that I know of that we have cleared. We've had a couple more that we've had boots on the ground, and we feel there needs to be more done there. So those are not clear. And then, as you know, several locations we're working to get permission to be able to access to search.
Yeah.
We've searched for Crystal Kipper, Star Boomer, Billy and Mary Black. That's the one we thought we were going to find a vehicle.
Goodness.
And then Cole Firestein. And we've done multiple searches for these people.
Yep.
And we're building our search list, and that's a continuing process. But we've got 30 to 35 different cases we now have search locations for.
Yeah.
And it adds up to right now about 130 different properties on our list.
Yeah.
Many of these we will be doing the searches. Some of these are in states that are far from us.
And I like the fact that we're still taking the cases, even though they're far out of state. We can always contact a team.
Right.
To help us out in that area. Love that.
And that's what we're doing is we will be looking for teams in those areas who could access that property before we can get there.
Yeah.
And, you know, just me personally, I would like to see more teamwork with the other teams when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a lot more locations searched in a lot quicker time. And the families are going to get answers faster.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so thankful for like OK Diver and Adventuring the Ozarks is they're all about helping the families. And that's incredible. Another thing that has happened this year and will be continuing is the billboard campaign that Alex had started. And I'm going to let him get into that when he gets on tonight. And he also done an experiment about a year ago at this point.
Yeah.
That involved a semi truck that was parked in the weeds and was seeing how long it took to fully cover it up to where you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
And again, I will let him get into all of that when he gets on, but that there was a lot of insight in that.
Yeah.
And this coming year, getting some new equipment is high on our priority list as this will strengthen our capabilities.
Right.
For example, this year we were able to get things like the underwater camera system.
Yeah.
This coming year, we are hoping to be able to finally get our ground penetrating radar unit. We've got about 15 cases right now that we feel ground penetrating radar is needed. So that is our top priority when it comes to equipment this year. And we also want to get the bigger boat and have that fully set up and be able to access bigger spots than what we could put our boat into.
Right.
And we will definitely keep you guys updated as new equipment comes in. And you will see us sort of transition starting this spring to doing more of the searches and bringing you guys along on those. We're not going to stop our live feeds. We're not going to stop the new case layouts and updating you guys, but you will see us out doing a lot more searches this coming year and hopefully bringing some of these missing loved ones home.
Right. Hmm.
You want to jump in on that?
Yeah. We will also be bringing in some new team members. Not going to mention their names right now, but there will be some of us soon. Be more of us soon. Sorry. This strengthens us as we'll have more people looking in the cases and more boots on the ground in our search efforts. So that's going to be nice. And again, guys, if you want to be put in for the drawing, just hop on, say a quick hi, how are you? Nice to see you, whatever, wave, I don't care. But if you want in the drawing, I have to see your name. Go ahead.
And you're also going to see us working with other teams this year. And this is going to include boots on the ground doing searches. It's going to include other teams joining us here live to discuss a particular case. You will likely finally get to see us work with the cadaver dog team this year.
I'm looking forward to that one. Absolutely.
So there is going to be a lot more teamwork this year, and we will be bringing you guys along with that. We have given an open invitation out to any team that is needing help finding search locations, lining up searches, or anything like that. And that open invite will always remain open. We will do anything that we can to help any other team, get out and do their searches and bring missing loved ones home. So that will always remain open.
Leanne, I work free and just got a brand new laptop. All right. Yes, Mac. The teamwork makes the dream work. That is true.
And we've mentioned this before, and we'll mention it again tonight. There is going to be a second weekly live feed start, probably after the first of the year sometime. Alex will be leading that, and he will be going on like the KBI website, the Missouri Highway Patrol website, and bringing you guys the new cases that have come on that week to keep those cases out in the public. And when he comes on, we'll have him talk about this as well. And he can kind of give you a time frame of when that's going to start up. But don't forget, comment so we know that you're watching, and we can get your name put over in the live feed, in the bowl for the giveaways.
Still where you're typing.
If there is something you would like to see us do different, if you have any suggestions, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. We are always open to suggestions. It doesn't mean that we can go with every suggestion that comes in, but every suggestion will be thoroughly looked into, discussed among the team to see what we can do to become better. Yeah. We constantly want to get better.
Yes.
And this year, we will be doing some fundraisers later this year as well to help raise money to buy new equipment and gear. And we want to be transparent with stuff like that. When the money comes in like that, we're trying to find a way that we can let you guys know, what's coming in, what it's being used on. So that way, that money is going for what it was actually meant for. So we will keep you updated on that. But that is something that we will be doing this coming year.
We need to slow down here. We're getting through this way too quick.
And Catfish says, "Hey, Grape, you work for free, then let me send you my bills." Hey, I got some bills I send as well.
Right? That ain't no lie. Public appearances, fairs, booths, sharing flyers, making flyers to send to businesses local to missing persons cases. We're going to and then on top of it, I like this part. We're going to have new Muddy Waters Search and Recover t-shirts, hoodies, and more is coming in 2023, guys. So that's the best part.
And that is all coming through Megan and Muddy Water Search and Recovery. Crooked
Trail Designs.
And guys, there is still a day or two left that any orders that she gets can still arrive in time for Christmas.
Yep.
So make sure to check that out.
Anyone that drinks Pepsi has to be a millionaire. Well, you know, Bobby, you know.
I missed
You don't have to tell everybody
Bobby.
our business now. Oh, all right. Carrie Z. Hi, honey. Thank you.
And Yo Bubs, we do have a company that has a ground penetrating radar unit that would be perfect for what we're doing, and they would let us have one for $15,000. So they are expensive. The first company we talked to, it was going to cost us right at $40,000. And then we found this company and talked with them, and we can get one for $15,000.
Yeah.
So definitely expensive. And,
All right.
and Alex is coming on now, so let's go ahead and get him added up here.
I like her emoji. She's got the wide-eyed, like, holy moly. Yeah, it's not cheap.
There he is.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, how are you, dear?
I am good. How are you?
I'm worn out. I just beat tired. I just got home about 35 minutes ago, and everybody got here and was trying to eat dinner really quick. And so I ate as quick as I could and came up. The whole house is full of people at the moment. So how's everybody doing tonight?
Good. We're all good. Everybody's good.
Good deal.
Yep.
So what are we discussing right now?
Oh man, we got on a roll, and we kind of recapped this last year and come into what everybody could expect from Muddy Waters this coming year.
Yeah.
And a few things that we wanted you to be able to talk about is, number one, we mentioned the billboard campaign that you had got started this year, and wanted you to kind of explain to everybody, what that is and what's going on there.
Okay. So for our new viewers, I basically have been working with Blip Billboards, and they rent space on digital billboards that is all across the United States. Now, every billboard that you see is digital. Somebody owns it, and then there is people that rent and buy board space. So basically, this company I've been working with is Blip Billboards, and in the Kansas City area, for example, they have, I believe, 8 or 9 boards now. So what I do is I work with them, and I prepay basically for time. And then, one of our main cases is the Randy Leach case. So the closest billboard to the Linwood area is on I-70 near the Legends complex, where the NASCAR track is, the whole Legends shopping district. So the billboard is right off of, I want to say it's 110th Street exit, I believe. So on I-70, so there's a billboard there. So that is one of the billboards that I do my campaign for Randy Leach. So I have been doing it for, I want to say 4 months now, I think.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
4 or 5 months. But I've done, so basically what I do is the cases that come in that that Muddy Waters is working on, I try to see if where that person is missing, if there is a billboard available. It's about a 50-50 shot whether or not there is a digital billboard in an area where a person is missing. So, so far, some of the cases that we've done, I've had some in Tennessee that we've done. I've done some in New Jersey, the ones here in Kansas City. Let's see. There's one other, I think Indiana. I think I've done some in Indiana. But it's about a 50-50 shot whether or not, a missing person, if we get lucky enough that they have a billboard in their area. Some of our, like another big case is Chance Engelbert. And unfortunately, where he's missing at, where he went missing, and also his hometown, there is no digital billboards anywhere near either of those locations. So unfortunately, for a big case like his, we can't do that for the family and try to help, by getting this out on a digital billboard. So basically your billboard, they call it, I forgot what it's called. The campaign. So when you design one and you set it up, it's a campaign. And basically it lasts for 7 to 8 seconds, and that's what they call a blip. So that's how long it's up on the digital billboard. And then it breaks down to, peak driving times, lunchtime, dinner time, morning time, nighttime, and what they call like off-peak time. Off-peak time is basically from midnight to 5:30 a.m. or maybe it's 12:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m.
Oh. So
you basically, you set a daily budget per campaign on how much you're willing to spend. You can spend I think it's as cheap as $3 a day or $5 a day. And that's just, depending on the time frame that you pick, that is basically how your budget will be played out. So if you set a budget for $50 a day and you put the peak time, it might get blipped maybe 200 times, that day at the peak driving times. If you do it in the off time, it might blip, 2,000 or 3,000 times between 12:30 a.m., and 12:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. So you can choose, the different times, the maximum exposure, and it's really great. It's affordable. I've looked into quite a few other ones. I know Dennis has looked into some, and it's downright expensive. I've even looked at the ones that basically the digital billboards that are on the side of a truck. I know we've all seen them, like in the big city areas. And I reached out to them, and I want to say it was $12,000 just to get started with them on a campaign on the side of their truck, which is, let's be honest, the average person by no means can afford this.
Yeah.
No.
The billboard is a really, it's an easy one to work with. They give you templates, to choose from, and how you set them up with different pictures, and you can format the board to how it, the presentation of it. But it's really affordable. The average person can afford, let's just honestly say, if you eat out every day and you spend $10, you could be putting $10 there trying to help spread the word of somebody that's missing. It's very affordable. On good days, I try to throw $50 a day at it, and that really, that gets a lot of exposure. I've already had a few friends reach out that said, hey, we saw the Randy Leach board on I-70, and that makes me feel good because I've actually had people tell me this. So I know it's getting out there. So, but that's about the gist of it. It's just, it's just another form of, advertising, just getting the word out and trying to help these families.
Well, Coffee, Crowns, and Crime has a good question, though. What is the most effective way to bring the missing cases out to the public?
Seeing, I like the billboards through Blip,
Right?
but I've also noticed that social media, Facebook,
Oh,
TikTok,
yeah.
missing persons.
I agree. So social media platform, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, 100%. Because another example is when I do the TikTok video. I'll make a TikTok video. I will go to Facebook. I will go to Google. I will look for images of a person, and I will do a 3-minute video, and I will have the pictures of the person that's missing. Of course, I throw in Muddy Waters, information stuff. And when I get that video done, then it goes live on TikTok. Then I go over to Facebook, and anybody that has any type of following or looking for a missing person or anything that they're promoting a missing person, I go in and I add that video to every single thing that I can find. In a way, it's piggybacking off of somebody else's work, and helping, but it also keeps it going. It keeps people looking, interested, it keeps it alive, because the worst thing that happens with a missing person case is it dies, let alone are they missing, whether they're missing and they're alive, they're missing and they're deceased. The worst thing we can do is stop getting the word out, and if we give up on that, then they truly do die and go away and they are forgotten. And we can't let that happen. We have to keep spreading the word. We have to keep putting it out there. I've had some people message me and say, this gets old. And I'm like, you can't say that. You're not the one has somebody that's missing. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. Don't spread the word. I always ask, please share this on your social media outlets with your friends and family, because we all know all it takes is one time for somebody to see something, or somebody to recognize somebody, or somebody to see somebody in a passing car and they think, holy crap, that's Joe Bob, that's Jane Doe. And there's we could have helped somebody. So we always got to fight. We always got to fight to keep the word out and keep people looking. And there's I guess I've heard the term lately called the village. You have a village of people. So we have all these people that work on cases, and our Sunday night live feeds is like, at my house, we have Sunday night dinner, usually every Sunday night. We have family time every Sunday night. This is our family time. It literally is. Being with Chrissy and Dennis and, Megan and, when Tammy's here usually. This is our family time in our village of friends and acquaintances that we all work together. The people that are watching tonight, they work with us. They talk with us. We discuss situations and rumors and theories and, anything else. So, we can't give up. We always have to work together, and everybody's got to never give up on this, Sorry, that was a long-winded rant.
You're all right. If need be, we'll just, all right, Alex, stop.
And we were talking about ground penetrating radar earlier, and somebody put up the question, could you guys rent one of those? We did look into that, and the issue was they didn't have any that we could rent.
Yeah.
And Alex, I believe you talked to a guy on that.
Yes. So this was back in the middle of summertime, if not springtime. I had just got on Google, started looking up, GPR rental, ground penetrating radar rental. I was trying to find anything and everything that I could possibly figure it out. So I did find there is quite a few companies that do rent these. So I put a request to rent one, and I read all the stuff on their website. So basically they have all these different models, from handheld ones to ones that you push on the cart to big giant ones. And I put in a request, and about a week went by and I didn't hear nothing. I thought, well, that's kind of odd. So I put in another request. Well, I finally got a phone call back. And so the guy, he started asking me questions, and he said, well, what kind of job are you working on? Or what exactly are you trying to find on a job site? And I said, I said, I'm actually a member of a missing persons team. We, search and recovery type situations, looking for missing people that, anything from they are just legitimately missing to people that we presume are deceased and possibly have been, buried, through foul play, situations like that. And I said, we have numerous 2 or 3 cases that we're working on. And I said, I would like to be able to rent a GPR unit on a cart that we could push across. And we got some situations where it's in a field with dirt. And we've got situations where I need to scan through concrete. And he said, oh, wow. And I said, so then they started asking me about muddy waters and everything. And so I explained to him, and I was very upfront and honest with the guy. I said, I'm not looking for a handout. I'm not asking for free rentals. I don't have a problem, not paying you for the rental. I said, I'm just trying to find one to rent. So he said, well, let me see. We got a few type that push on the carts, and I will get back with you in a few days, and I will let you know the rental schedules. And I said, okay. So a couple of days passed, and he calls me back, and he says, well, he goes, I've got some good news and some bad news. He goes, the good news is he goes, I talked with the people at our company. They like what you guys are doing. And basically we would donate one for you all to rent, for a week at a time. And he goes, the bad news is he goes, I do not have anything in stock. He goes, like what you're needing. And he goes, I don't have anything that's technically coming back for any time soon. He goes, because there is such a shortage of these units right now, and the manufacturers are having such a shortage of buying and being able to get parts to build these, that people are renting them and then they're turning around and buying them outright and not returning them. And I guess you have the option to buy a rental unit. And he just basically told me, he says, just unfortunately right now, I don't have anything I can rent you. And I said, well, darn it. I said, we really need this. So unfortunately renting one, and I haven't checked for quite a while. At that time seemed like it was truly out of the question. I have talked to numerous people at equipment companies around the Kansas City metro area that might have some leads on this stuff, and they found nothing. They didn't find anybody that would rent one or anybody that had any to rent. So basically it's just kind of just was put on the standstill. And then so Dennis and I started looking at purchasing one online. So we have found numerous ones, and as soon as we can make this happen, we're going to make it happen, because we have plenty of cases that Muddy Waters is working on that definitely need one.
Yeah.
And hopefully people will reach out to us in the future and ask us to help them, knowing that we have one.
Right.
So it's just one of those things. That's one of those things that's on our want list. It's not a want, it's a need.
Yeah.
We really do need it. And I believe if we get one, we will definitely get answers. And once we make that first find with it, it'll be all worth it, no matter what it cost. You know, it was worth it 100 to find somebody's loved one and bring them home.
That's right. Yo Bubs had a really good idea, though. She says, I want to see movement on getting the Amber Alert protocols changed to age appropriate and location appropriate criteria. Prevention and making parents more aware is key. That is what I've been saying forever. We don't need Amber Alerts just for, children. I mean, yes, thank God they have it in place, but look at all the cases we could have had more information on that could have been out with, that the public could have seen right away. I so agree with that.
That brings me back to most cases that involve a teen is almost automatically assumed a runaway case. And that changes the whole investigation. I think the Amber Alert should go out for them as well. Yeah. And even if it is a runaway, that's really going to greaten the chances of somebody seeing them and getting those teens back home.
Yeah. Hi, Lisa. But then Kath said the Gabby Petito Foundation is trying to pass the law that all missing persons information is automatically added to the FBI database. Well, why didn't that happen years ago?
Yeah.
Seeing just like you've got so many counties across the nation that doesn't even have a missing persons unit. Kansas City recently got rid of theirs. And
got rid of it?
The Kansas City, their sex crimes division now also handles their missing persons cases.
Oh, that makes no. They need their own separate thing for that. That's silly. No.
So there is a lot more that could be done and to their defense, law enforcement, they do have heavy caseloads, limited budgets, limited manpower.
Which I get. I get money is tight. I so get it. But this is big. This happens all day, every day in some place. I mean, every day someone goes missing.
Right.
We definitely need this everywhere.
And the numbers of missing people.
Yeah.
If you go from last year to this year and seeing the spike,
up, hasn't it?
It is incredibly high.
Mark, and the FBI never screws up anything. Right.
Yeah.
There needs to be cooperation all across the board with law enforcement when it comes to these cases.
I mean, I'm not saying that with an extra Amber Alert kind of thing, it would help, but it would get the word out a lot faster.
Seeing like Lisa says, Caitlin Ledbetter's family had to put her information in NamUs themselves.
See, they shouldn't have had to. I mean, there's got to be somebody out there we will take care of this. You've been through enough. So.
Yeah, there should be some type of reform on how things are done.
Okay.
Not saying that. But there's just needs to be, with the amount of people going missing. I mean, for one, there needs to be like last week's show. We were talking about the KBI. We were talking about the Missouri Highway Patrol. And we're all thankful and blessed for everything they do. And I'm not personally talking crap on them by any means, but there's KBI is so vague on information. It's just like Jane Doe's missing. This is her height, weight. What is her race? This is where she's missing from. And you might be lucky and get a picture. I'm sorry.
And that is rare to get a picture.
And that is rare. Yes, it's very rare to get a picture.
My question is it the people who are reporting the person that's missing not providing the pictures and the information? Or is it KBI doesn't ask you for pictures and certain information? I mean, where is the downfall? Who's dropping the ball on you logging on the KBI and looking up Jane Doe and there's a picture of her? There's more than one picture. There should be 10 pictures. I mean, just like the videos that I do on TikTok, I try to find as many pictures as I can of a person so you can see different ways they look, you know, from their hair being one style, long, short, if their hair color's changed, you know, if it's a lady, you know, or a girl and she wears her makeup different ways, to, you know, a guy, does he have a beard? Does he have a goatee? Does he got short hair, long hair? Does he wear a hat? Does he not wear a hat? You know, there's so many things that they need to basically provide more detailed information, because it doesn't help you if you just go on KBI and look and you just see a name and 4 pieces of statistical information of their height, weight, and race. That doesn't help the situation. They need to have pictures. They need to they went missing from.
Kath said small communities don't have the manpower or financial means to cover cases. I think that is what we're running into with Chance's case. Family has had to raise all the monies for the searches.
See, and that would be Chance Engelbert missing out of Nebraska.
Yeah.
And this is one of the cases we mentioned you're going to see a lot more search efforts coming forward. That's one of the cases that I'm going to be going to Nebraska on this year.
I'm just going
to search for Chance.
Yeah.
And Chance is one that I desperately tried so hard, you know, as I was working through our list to find a digital billboard. And there is literally nothing around where Chance was from, where he was physically living, and the area where he went missing. There is no digital billboards that Blip had any, you know, paid space that you could, you know, do your campaign on.
Seeing OK Diver says state city funded organization, aka Police and Highway Patrol, they have lots of political red tape and funding, makes it not so easy to do things.
I know they have things they've got rules they have to follow. I get that, but
it's those who's putting the red tape
Yeah.
in front of them
Yeah.
on these cases that there
I wanna
needs
read
to
that
be
one.
some changes.
And then we have Bobbles. I'm just going to call you Bobbles, hun. Just this past week, my area had a big sex trafficking ring bust. We are pretty big and girls disappearing because there are a lot of bars right along I-77, only half a mile, and these girls are gone.
But Bob, what area are we talking about? Like city and state? Just so we have an idea. You mentioned, you know, bars on I-77. So what location are we talking about? Just out of curiosity.
And Lisa, I did get that link, and I'm got to get that to the rest
Yep.
of the team so you guys can see that as well.
Yeah.
It's just
And more truck stops all over the area. Lots of eyes. Yeah.
And OK Diver, lack of funding.
Yep. Did she write something else further up? Nope. Okay. Oh, wait. Nope. We did read that. Never mind. Okay.
And guys, don't forget, if you're watching and you haven't commented, comment so we can get your name put in for the drawings tonight.
A simple hi, how are you? Nothing. You don't have to go into detail. Just wave.
Hey, I'm here. Put my
Yep,
name in.
yep.
how many names have we had so far?
We got quite a bit. I mean, there's quite a bit in here already.
And that was Canton, Akron, Ohio. Ooh, I got a family member from Akron, Ohio.
The TikTok video that I made for the drawing tonight, TikTok banned it.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Darn it.
They did, like, there's an appeal thing. So
Mhm.
I messaged the appeal thing and I said, why was my video banned? I said, you never ban anything on mine except for one other time. I said, why did you ban this? This is not right. And they came back and said that it was not fair for me to raffle off a TV via YouTube through TikTok because not everybody on TikTok had a fair chance. That is what it said. I
Well,
kid you.
tell them they could all come over and watch
Yeah,
us tonight.
come on. My goodness.
Yeah.
And I mentioned earlier how we have mentioned it a few times now, but after first of the year, we were going to have the second live feed going on. We're covering the missing persons cases off of like the KBI website.
I have just been swamped. I apologize to everybody. I've told everybody I'm going to get started doing this. And I apologize to everyone. I have just been swamped doing this, doing that. We had a cow pass away the other night in the middle of the night, and I had to bury her yesterday. And I had to go get a piece of equipment off one of our, places I had it at. And it's just been one thing after another. So I apologize. I have not been able to do that yet, but I promise I will.
How was it?
It was No Ears.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah, Tayden. So Thursday night, I saw her moving around, doing stuff while I was watering them, and they were eating. And then Friday morning, I went out there before I left, and I was checking the water, and I am 99% sure I saw her on the back side of the hay bale eating, which is it's on the side of the woods.
Yeah.
And I got home and I was so tired and so cold. I just came straight in the house. I didn't go out, check the water. Because, I have 1,000-gallon trough and then another one, but they'll on a good day, they'll blow through almost 1,000 gallons of water on a good day.
Yeah.
So Tayden came over and he messaged me, and he's outside and he's down at the cow lot, and he's like, "Hey, No Ears is dead." And I'm like, "What?" And then all of a sudden Tammy starts texting me, "No Ears is dead. No Ears is dead. Tayden's messaging me." And I'm like, "Yeah, he's messaging me too at the same minute."
Oh, poor thing. I'm
I don't-
sorry.
I don't know when she passed away, but she literally was right next. It was like she was eating and just fell down and died.
Oh,
So
no.
got into panic mode, and of course I didn't want to go all the way across town and get the excavator off the job site, that late at night, because I think it was 8:00 when he was here and this all happened. So I got up yesterday morning and hauled butt over to the job site and grabbed the excavator and brought it home. And we've got about 8 inches of frost in the ground right now. It's that cold. So it took me a little bit of chipping away to get through the frost, layer down to the diggable dirt. And then so No Ears, I mean, I know we're talking cow talk here with everybody, but No Ears was a cow that we've had for, I think we've had her for 6 years, 5 or 6 years. And last year she had a calf.
Yeah.
So when he was born, he took off and ran off through the fence and went into the woods and disappeared. So we finally found him. He was a boy, so he's a bull. So we named him Houdini. Disappeared, just like a magician, just disappeared, So we called him Houdini.
Yeah.
And acting kind of weird yesterday because he was laying right by her when I got down there. But as soon as digging the hole, he took off and started headbutting one of the other cows. And I did as fast as I could, getting her plopped down into the big giant hole that I dug, because she was a big girl. I mean, she was, I don't know, she's probably 1,500 pounds probably. So I had to dig, about an 8-foot deep hole, 3.5, 4 feet wide and about 8 to 10 feet long to get her in it. But I got her covered up with hay just as fast so he wouldn't see it. And I finally got her covered up, got dirt on her, and then I cleaned up and pushed dirt around, and I put a big heaping pile of dirt on top of her so, he wouldn't smell her. And then he started hooping and hollering and mooing really loud for about an hour, and then he quit.
Oh.
So,
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just been a crazy week, all week long.
Yeah.
Seeing Byron McDonald's back. Byron is another very incredible person, and he recently graduated the academy.
Yep.
And is law enforcement, and that community has a good man in law enforcement there. A big-hearted man who cares. And congratulations, Byron, on that.
Absolutely.
Look forward to what the future holds for you.
Do you want to go back up and just read some of these? Okay. Lori's. Hi, Lori. Okay. Why don't patrol cars have screens scrolling pics of the missing? I talked to a sergeant who had never seen a pic of little Summer Wells or knew anything about her case, only 2 hours away from her home. Seriously?
I don't know.
Bobby said her picture, though, Summer Wells' picture is still at the bulletin board at the Walmart there in Russellville, Kentucky. That's awesome.
My sister-in-law, Tammy's sister, lives 30 minutes away from where Summer Wells went missing.
Yeah.
So.
Seeing Byron says that law enforcement normally get emails, text messages, or other systems that notify them of missing people as soon as the missing person's report is made.
But like let's go a little farther into that. So in the state of Kansas, who gets the reports? I mean, if there is probably information and pictures shared, because I would think anybody that has someone missing, that they would be presenting photographs. Where is the link between local law enforcement to federal to like the state KBI? How come there's no pictures getting uploaded? That's mean.
Oh, let's see. Byron said, "Thanks, guys. It's been a start of a journey to remember for sure." And then Yobub said, "At Byron, how about some pics that scroll every day just to get the officer familiar with the face?" I like that idea too. That makes sense.
Yeah, but then we're also going into the local law enforcement budget that's already extremely low. And
I would think that would be like a cost of the technology to also in the car that maybe had a constant revolving reel of missing people. But then again, I would imagine the newest police cars and SUVs that they're using probably have some type of, the radio entertainment system. Maybe they could have something like that in them to where they would, have a constant banner of missing people that's, rotating constantly. Or like go into a certain area, a certain GPS area where a person is reported missing. If they're driving in that area, that reported person might show up. So like you go into Leavenworth County and all the people that are missing in Leavenworth County would start scrolling, some type of, video technology device that would be in a car,
Good night, OK Diver. Thank you.
seeing Byron, if photos are provided to local agencies, it's sent out. Problem is we have so many that get reported missing that just run away to a friend's house and show up hours later. I had noticed there has been a ton of cases like that this year.
And I honestly think that down, in Kansas, like we've been discussing the amount of kids that are going missing, I would say 3/4 of them are from Sedgwick County. So they are the Wichita area. And like we've discussed, is it foster kids? Is it these kids that are running away for a day or two because they don't want to be in foster homes, group homes, whatever? Is that what's really going on? Because there's been so many of them, and I've randomly looked them up and I find them on Facebook. I see the picture of them. I would go look them up on Facebook, and there they are 2 days ago, and they've been missing over a week or 2 weeks ago. And here they Starbucks coffee with their friends, and I'm like, why isn't this crap updated? Why is it not more precise? Why are they not? Okay, then we go back to there's not enough manpower, but why are they not keeping things updated, and doing all this? Because why would anybody want to waste time looking for someone to find out that they were never missing to begin with, or they had been located? And why isn't things updated? Because then you're taking away from somebody who truly is missing, and you could be spending time looking for that person and stuff.
See, I kind of agree with Leanne. Make it a screensaver. That makes sense. What if, when the cops get in their car in the morning to start their shift, or whenever they start their shift, I know they have screens right there. Those would be, they could show those flyers while they're running radar or something like that. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? At least they would have them in their sights. They could look at the screen and see them right there beside them as they're driving or whatever. That doesn't sound right, but exactly.
There you go, Chrissy. You need to invent that technology.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I know they have those little screens, and Leanne, like I said, she's the one that put it up there, and a revolving pics screensaver. Thank you, Ponytail. And Byron is, yeah, I understand that not all agencies have laptops or tablets in their patrol vehicles. Foster kids are majority of the issue. I get it. I got so excited I couldn't talk for a minute.
Let's see, I helped find a foster girl from Idaho who was 15, gone for 3 months, and she was in Utah. CPS never even told law enforcement. They said it's against privacy or something. Didn't make sense to us.
See, that, yeah. Yeah, by the way, CAD, in case you guys weren't familiar with it, is computer-aided dispatch in the law enforcement vehicles. Thank you, Leanne.
And, this is why I'm so thankful that Byron felt the call, followed that call, and his law enforcement.
Yeah.
Very good man, and he's going to make a difference.
Yo Bub says, there again, a missing teen knows how to phone home. A 3 or 4 year old, or run. A 3 or 4 year old doesn't, and that, my friends, is why Amber Alerts are not one size fits all. That's very true. I agree with that.
That is true.
So, guys, if you're watching and you haven't commented, please do so. We can get your name put in for the giveaways tonight. We will be doing that very soon, so don't miss out on that.
Yep. Almost. I mean, come on, guys. We got some people in there. If you want to get in it, get in it.
Come on.
And
okay, where are we at?
Our next weekly live feed right now looks to be January 8th. Mm-hmm. That is still some time out, so we will keep you updated closer to time when we're going to do it. Yeah. If something does come up that we need to get out to you, we will still do a live feed or a video to get that information out. But January 8th will likely be our next open discussion live feed.
That's a long ways away.
It is.
I'm not going to know what to do at Sunday night.
I
know. And
probably start off by getting caught up on Yellowstone.
There you go.
I haven't watched one episode yet this year.
Ponytail, where do we find the shirts again? I will get the link to that. I will send you the link to get to those. I can't add it on at this point, but we will get that over to you.
Oh, January 8th is her Christopher's birthday.
Man.
Oh.
And don't forget, if you have a case you'd like to see us work on, or if you have information you want to share, any suggestions on what we could do to make our team stronger, please reach out to us. Our email is always down in the video description. And the entire team has access to that, so it can be monitored more thoroughly. So please, if you have anything at all, if you're bored and just want to say hi, shoot us an email.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Reach out to us.
and if you have a family member that's missing or a case that you're trying to get answers on, and you would like to join us on a live feed to discuss your case, please reach out to us on that. We will get that scheduled and bring you on. If you're a search and recovery team and would like to join us on a live to discuss your efforts and where you're at and everything, again, reach out to us. We'd love to bring you on. Again, we want to help any team that we can. And that would, to me, teams working together is going to bring answers about a lot quicker. So we are willing to do everything that we can to help. I also want to renew my commitment to the families with the cases that we are working on. You know, I've spoken with many of you, and I've given you my word we would not stop until your missing loved ones brought home or you found answers. And we're going to continue to live up to that. We will continue doing everything that we can to help you, and we're not going anywhere. And if you ever need to reach out, if you ever need to talk, I don't care if it's about the case or if it's about the weather, you are welcome to contact us anytime, day or night. You know, we want to do everything we can for you. And Byron says, but also by the time someone is reported missing, we search the local area and report gets made and it is entered into NCIC. Mm-hmm. It's about 2 hours, a little over. The travel distance is great in that time frame.
Yeah.
In the cases where people have contacted us and they've seen our case layout videos, recognize the individual, you know, some of these cases, the person was missing from Kansas and was found in Arkansas. The other one was found in southern Oklahoma, almost into Texas. So when they take off quick and get as much distance as possible.
Yeah.
So it would be hard for that information to pass fast enough to law enforcement many times for them people to still be in that area. And that goes back to the Amber Alert, one size doesn't fit all.
That's right.
Instead of the Amber Alert being for the local community area, I think it needs to expand out.
Oh, yeah.
Cover that state and at least the surrounding states the first several hours, if not found, expand out again.
Right.
Most definitely.
Need something.
So, guys, last chance to comment to get your name in the drawing, and we're going to jump into those.
Oh. It's somebody new.
Catfish says he may be seeing a white Christmas. I want a white Christmas. The 24th and 25th, I want 6 inches of snow. The 26th, I want to wake up to 70-degree temperatures and a beautiful day. I don't ask for much.
Yes, Ben, you are, honey. You're in there.
Friday, my electrician friend was telling me today that on Friday the high is supposed to be 5 with negative wind chill.
Hush your mouth. Hush your mouth.
But I'm leaving tomorrow, and I've got to go to right outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and pick up
Ooh.
a truck. And then on the way home, I've got to stop in Anderson, Indiana, and pick up a cab for another piece of equipment. And I hope that it's not snowing crazy, because this will be the first time I've ever been to Pennsylvania, even though it's just going to the Pittsburgh area.
Still pretty big. It's Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I would like to, see some of it without seeing it all covered in snow. And I don't want to have to drive all the way there and drive all the way home pulling a truck
Yeah.
and something else and a cab to another piece of equipment in the snow. So
Well, Kath just said we are digging out from 4 to 5 feet of snow and it's -2. Can we ask where you're at, Kath? My goodness.
Yeah, I don't want that much snow.
Yeah.
say she's north of us in
Obviously,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Wisconsin, North Dakota, South Dakota.
Somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. One more last chance before Denny pulls one more name or pulls the first name. Any more people want to get in on it? She's mid South Dakota. So,
Ooh.
yep. My goodness gracious.
Well, you should be used to that up there by now.
I don't think anybody could ever get used to that.
No.
I've lived in Kansas my whole life and I'm still not used to it.
It doesn't snow here like it used to. When I was in elementary school, I remember there being so much snow. It was just crazy, and as time's gone by, it's just like it's not as bad as it used to be. I mean, every couple of years we'll get a couple good heavy snows, but I mean, I just don't remember it like it was in the, middle 80s when it was snowing before Christmas, and it didn't stop snowing till we were going on an Easter egg hunt, it seemed like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Easter, we used to be so excited for Easter, and then it'd be like, nope, wear your heavy coat, your raincoat, get the umbrella, make sure you have your gloves. It was horrible. So yeah.
And Lisa, yes, absolutely. She asked if she could post the link for Bubs. Absolutely.
Okay, guys, let's do the first giveaway.
The first one will be a Muddy Water Search and Recovery t-shirt.
Okay.
Woohoo!
And we want to save the big win for the last.
Yep. And
We're going to drag you guys along for the big one. We'll drag it out.
Alex, one more time. Remind everybody what the big one is.
It is I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me because I'm upstairs in one of the bedrooms at the moment. It is, I can't remember if it's a 50-inch or a 55-inch, but it's a 4K smart TV. Got all the bells and whistles. If you like watching movies, if you like watching, doing gaming or anything like that, it should be pretty. I just had a little visitor run by.
Right.
Yeah. So it should it should be a great TV for somebody, for family TV or a gaming TV or, something like that.
Good.
So,
Yes, Bobby, we do. We have all the tornadoes here, but we get everything else too. Tomorrow it'll be sunny and 80, and then the next day we'll have hail, and then the snow will be back. So yeah.
nice.
So yeah.
So guys, let's go ahead and draw for the first t-shirt.
Yo Bub says, I have super enjoyed the live. This information needs to be spread about for sure. So everybody thumb up and share and help spread the word, and Merry Christmas. All right, here we go. First one. Denny, go ahead.
Hey,
Just a t-shirt. Here we go.
you don't want my bag.
The first one is Lori Johnson.
Get a t-shirt, Lori.
Woohoo!
I had our email down in the video description. So send us an email. Let us know what size shirt you need, if it's a lady shirt or a unisex shirt, and a shipping address, and we will get that sent out.
Congratulations. How many shirts are we doing?
One more.
And one more shirt. Meme Jean, you got the other shirt.
Woohoo!
Woo! Oh, that's Mimi Jean, isn't it? I've been saying it wrong. My goodness. I am sorry. Goodness.
Okay. Next, we had a package from Crooked Trail Designs. She's not saying what's in it, but I can tell you it will be jewelry related.
Okay.
Is this a free gift?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me write this down. Okay. All right. Here we go. Well, drum roll. Byron what's his last?
Byron McDonald.
Byron McDonald. You got a Crooked Trail
Sweet.
Design package.
I can't look on my phone.
You gotta go tell Nani that. Can you go tell her, please?
So with that, Byron, just shoot us an email or shoot me a text message and let us know a shipping address, and we will get that sent out to you.
Okay. Now, is this next one going to be for the TV? Or do we have anything else we're giving away?
I think the next one.
We might have something else here. Depends on
Oh, okay.
depends on if my little elf can relay the message to Tammy.
Byron won the Crooked Trail Design package.
Yeah.
I can hear her hollering at Tammy.
We got one more than the TV. So,
Hold on.
oh, you want to do the TV?
I think
And
we
Byron,
should
for your services to your community, I also want to send you a Muddy Water Search and Recovery t-shirt as
Yay.
well. So when you send your address over, let us know what size t-shirt you need as well.
Hey, little elf.
Are they getting extra?
You getting me something?
No, they got
Oh,
something
that's
else
right.
they're going to give
That's
away.
right.
Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Hey, we told everyone we're going to drag it out on the big giveaway. We're doing a good job at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go tell Nani I need something out of the gift box. Please? I'm on TV. Come here. Can you say hello?
Hi, Lenny. This is just
Howdy.
like that little wave.
Okay.
Okay. Winning that TV would be the exact gift I need. I could use that. I hear you, Mary.
Hey, I watched the live feed. When Alex was talking, I watched. Do I get to put my name in here?
I agree.
Hey, Nani!
And Lisa says, "What a pretty little girl." Yeah, she is.
She's
pretty little
adorable.
girl.
Hold on, Wonder Woman's coming.
She's gonna come running up the stairs.
We're gonna see Alex get beat up tonight.
Yeah. Sorry to bother you, Tammy.
Oh,
Hi, honey. Hi.
The gift box.
okay.
That's what I was.
Right back.
That's what I was trying to get the elf to tell you.
Oh,
Yeah, she's our little elf.
She called
is-
Tammy Nani. I think we should give away one more shirt.
Think so?
Yeah, let's do another shirt.
Megan's cool.
Shirt.
You want to draw
Okay.
this one? Megan?
Yep, Megan can do this one. Here we go. You don't have to say it. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay, tell me if I have this right. Beautiful boy. That was the name I just saw up there. I think. Where did she go?
No,
Maybe I did.
Were you seeing?
I
things?
may have. Oh, right there.
Oh, there you go.
Right there.
Okay, the email address is in the video description. So send over an email. Let us know what size t-shirt you need, if it's a ladies or a unisex, and a shipping address, and we will get that sent out.
Okay. What do we got?
All right. Are we ready?
Okay, Megan's going to do the drawings for these. What do you got first, Alex?
The first thing we have is a Google Nest Mini.
All right, hold on. I got to write my name down. Hold on. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Those are nice.
Those are nice.
They are
This
very
could
handy.
be yours if Megan.
All right, here we go. Hey, guess who just won the Google? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jen.
Oh,
I
You
didn't
didn't
see
see
who it was.
Well, I ruined that. Sorry.
Good job.
Yeah.
The elf said, "Good job."
Yeah.
All right.
So Jen, if you could email or message or text shipping address over, that will get sent out to you. And that's cool. She
Yeah.
does so much work.
Hey.
I like that.
All right. The next person up is going to get an Echo Dot.
Echo.
Echo.
Echo Dot.
Come on now. I went to
And Jen says, yay.
Congratulations, Jen. Okay, here we go for the Echo Dot.
Eco.
Bobbles. Remember, I was going to abbreviate. Bobbles. Are you still on here, honey? Because you just won it. I shortened it down. Yeah, she's on there.
Is this the
Here we go again. Maybe I was seeing things. No, I know she's on here. That was way up there.
She was like, I called Mommy on my phone. Work.
Yes, I know she's on there. Right there.
There we go. Baubles, blings, and needful things. So if you could email us a shipping address, and that will get sent out.
Okay. What do we have now?
We have now one more item.
Okay.
Can I sign up for this one?
I know, right?
We have
This was really nice.
an EOB smart thermostat.
Ooh.
Okay, let me write that down. Okay. All right, Meg. Drum roll.
Okay, real quick. Do you want to name who donated that?
Yes. Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Tony and Margaret Waybright.
Thank you guys again for the donation. We appreciate it.
And they are upcoming members of Muddy Waters.
Yes,
That's
they
right.
are.
All right. On the count of 3. Do you see it this time?
I see
Okay.
it this
1,
time.
2, 3.
Carrie
Carrie
Z.
Z. You just won the smart thermostat. Congratulations.
So send over an email with a shipping address, and we will get that sent out to you. And I am jealous on that one.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Now,
One.
are we throwing everybody's name back in for the TV?
No.
No, we're not.
Well,
No, because that's not going to be fair if they win 2 things.
I mean, that's probably, oh, dang it. No, I don't.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, they'd be winning 2 things. If we pull their name again, they won 2. And
It's whatever you all want to do. I didn't know.
let's keep them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here comes the big 50 or 55-inch
Hey, Nate,
TV.
come
Here we
on,
go. Nobody cares. Okay.
My pajamas.
Okay, and then we'll all three say the name.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm not cheating.
Here,
Oh,
here,
wait.
here.
We're gonna pull it. Do you have your phone, Alex?
On my phone.
Oh,
He's on.
well, that ain't
He's
gonna
on his
work.
phone. No,
I was
can,
gonna text him the name and let him announce. He
Yeah.
won that.
no, we can all three say it. Do you care, Alex?
On, you guys say it. It's all good.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Okay, I'm
The
not
final
cheating.
final winner, big TV.
Woohoo! Come on.
All right.
And
Give it to me.
and before she opens this, a huge thank you to Alex for doing this.
Yes.
And Alex purchased this TV and very much appreciated.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
All right, here, a little further in. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Lisa Key! Woo!
Lisa, you have won the grand prize tonight.
Yay.
And
Congratulations! Woo! I'm so excited for you.
so make sure to go ahead and send me the shipping address to make sure we have that right. But Lisa has won the
Oh my
TV.
goodness.
Yay.
Yes, that is awesome.
So
And Lisa, when I come down there to Tennessee to do some searches and work on some of these
Right.
cases, I will come over and watch a movie.
Yeah, we're going to
with
watch TV. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. We
Yes.
are serious. Congratulations.
Show her.
Yep, hold on.
just
Let's
to,
see.
Just to let Lisa know that I will be getting another TV through Amazon or Walmart and
Right here, honey. Right here.
shipping
Right
it
here, ma'am.
to you. Instead of taking the one I have brand new in the box and taking it and spending Uber's amounts of dollars to ship it, I'll just get another one and have it shipped directly to your address. So just get us
Awesome.
your address and
So
everything.
excited.
I will get it ordered tomorrow, and hopefully you will have it in a week or so.
Yay!
So
Good job.
we can go to Tennessee and watch a big
right,
TV,
that's right.
and we can go to Alex's and watch a big TV.
Right. Okay, guys. That was awesome. That was really cool.
So, guys, remember our next live feed right now looks to be January 8th. So, we will keep you updated closer to time on that. If something does come up between now and then, we will do a video or live feed and get that out to you guys. If there's a day that we have a few moments, nothing going on, we may jump on and say hi. But we hope all of you have a Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. All the families that are still dealing with loss and missing loved ones, please know you're in our prayers. Hang in there. We're thinking of you.
Yeah.
And we're not giving up. We will continue
Absolutely.
to do everything we can.
That's right. That's right. Never give up.
And we have multiple family members on these cases that watches the videos and live feeds that have told me that seeing how all of you jump into these discussions and just so helpful with that, they truly know that they're not alone in their search. And that is because of all of you. And it is
Yeah.
very much appreciated.
Yeah.
Yep. And everybody, like, we always say, and, we constantly preach about, just always try to share the videos. Anything you see us put out, please just try to share it on social media, one way or another, one form or another. If it's TikTok videos, the YouTube videos, flyers, just, please, we just ask, just, that's all we can ask, for help.
Where did
So,
oh, there it is.
Baubles, Blinks, and Needful Things. What did they win?
The Echo Dot.
You won the Echo Dot. I wasn't sure if you saw that or not. So if you could email an address over to us, that will get sent out to you. And our email is down in the video description. Let me throw that here in the comments. It says,
Yes, the Google one was Jen. The Crooked Trail Design winner was Byron. Echo Dot was Bobbles. The Smart Thermometer, Carrie Z. TV, Miss Lisa Key. Lori Johnson, Mimi Jean, and Beautiful Boy, you all want a t-shirt.
Good deal. So please like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
Please, just please try to support us as we support all the missing families. That's all we can
Right. That's right.
do.
so guys, with that, Merry Christmas. May 2023 be the year of answers and missing loved ones brought home. And until next time, you guys stay safe. Let's continue to do everything we can to bring these missing people home.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Christmas, everybody.